Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the magical mystery tour that is this channel. We are down to another favourites and fails, this time for the month of October. But before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads. And if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go see what was great and what was not. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the wind in the background. It's an okayish day here in Tassie. It's sunny, but it is windy and I do have the door open, so my microphone might be picking that up. We'll just bear with it. We don't have, if you've been following along, the last 6 weeks has been really interesting. I've been all over the place, like quite literally Western Australia, Victoria, for 3 out of 4 weeks at one stage. So hence having a few declutter videos, which are still coming, but what it means is that we didn't have as many videos, and particularly with doing Revisited as well. Funnily enough, I do have a lot of products that I like because I did a couple of hauls, so they ended up with a lot of products in, you know, a few different videos. The fails this month are few and far between. So first up, we are going for, I picked this up in Melbourne. I really wanted to like these, and I just think this is a bit sickly sweet. I sort of like it, but I'm not wowed by it. It is the Mecca Max Optimist Energising Fragrance Mist in Holiday Heatwave. It has sea salt and lime, freesia and coconut, driftwood, tonka bean and vanilla. It's super summery. Maybe my opinion will change on it over summer when the weather is warmer. This was my favourite out of the ones that they had. It's just a bit sickly sweet for me. Next up we have the Revlon. The jury's out on this one. I'm still testing it. It didn't wow me. The Revlon Illuminance Brighten and Hydrate Serum Concealer. This is only really good for dry skin girlies. If you are combo, if you get a lot of creasing under your eyes, this is going to crease the hell. If you are oily, do not use this. You will not like it. It is a super juicy concealer. You do need to set it. Otherwise, it's just going to run down your face. It's going to look super creasy. Again, I'm still testing it. And lastly, I know, shocker, we have a base product. Now, Revolution have brought out their version. They've actually brought out a few different ones, but the Bright Light 4-in-1 Face Glow. I've got the shade Gleam, which is light. This one, we know I love an illuminating product. I've got another one here. I've got another 2 here actually. I love illuminating products. This is just a bit too thick. This is just a bit too yellow. It doesn't feel, doe foot is massive, but this is a shade Light. Can you put it in the worst spot? Let's go elsewhere. Can you see that? She's near orange, which, you know, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I just, I've actually found one I don't like. So they do have this one, which you can see I've used a fair bit of. This is the Bright Light Primer. This is a better one. So if you are at Priceline, this is a much more lightweight, liquidy, absorbs into your skin product. That is the better of the two. But this one, yuck. I'm going to, as we move into products that I do like, I'm going to keep in on Revolution and on glowing products. I bought these 3. I've only used one actually in a video that you have seen. It's their drops range, so you can get glow drops, blush drops and bronzing drops. I used the bronzer one. I'm waiting to test this against the Makeup by Mario because this might be a really good dupe for the Mario one. However, this is really good. Like all three of these are really nice. They give you a really lightweight, super juicy glow to your skin. Really super lightweight product. If you don't like anything that feels heavy, if you don't like anything that is thick, the viscosity of this is super thin and it's very skin-like. Great three products. Next up, the last of the glowing products. This, whilst I hated this, this might be my pick of the more affordable brands. Is it as good as my Rimmel Multitasker? Still trying to make up my mind. I have not stopped using this since I picked it up. This is a beautiful product. It has a thinner doe foot. It's more flesh-like in its colour. I've got the shade 002 Light. It's more lightweight. It blends in. I have worn it without anything over the top of it. Try that one. I prefer this over the e.l.f. I prefer it over, I'm just trying to think of what else I've got from the pharmacy. Emco. This is really good. This is probably that and the Rimmel Multitasker are my pick from pharmacy. Next up, I have another primer serum. This is a spendy one, people. I am so sorry. I have fallen in love with this. We know I love Natasha. This is the Natasha Denona High-Gen Energising and Hydrating Primer Serum. Look at that. You want glossy, juicy skin. You can wear it on its own. You can wear it under foundation, mixed in with foundation to give it a more lightweight look. That is going to help give you a glass skin effect to your skin. She's beautiful. Just want to read what's on the side of the box. Suitable for all skin types, which I think that it absolutely is. Sim Control Care, Mediterranean Microalgae Dual Function Defense, whatever that means. Balances excess oils and both skin barrier proteins by 164%. She's getting a bit Charlotte Tilbury-ish in what she is saying. Let's see. I need new glasses too, by the way, so if you see me tilting and trying to squint. A lightweight primer serum with a silky consistency is a dewy plumping finish. High-Gem features 2 advanced nutrient-rich compounds. I can't even read that because it's so small. Hydrovitin to immediately infuse skin with up to 72 hours of continuous moisture. And Sim Control, which balances oil in the T-zone for an instantly glowing, fresh baby skin feel. When used as part of your daily skincare routine, this dermatologically tested blend of Mediterranean microalgae and anti-aging peptides reduces signs of fatigues, while ultrafine crystalline pigments provide a blurring, illuminating and pore refining effect, leaving smooth, radiant and revitalized skin. It does. It does. Like, look at that. That's soaked in. That is absolutely soaked into my skin. And look at the finish that has given the back of my hand. She's beautiful. Right. Now, let's move on to some foundation products. I tried this is actually a base product. If you are not into glowing, illuminating primers, why wouldn't you be, for starters? However, these two go hand in hand. Covergirl. This is the Covergirl Trublend Skin Enhancer Plush Plump. It's a hydrating, plumping primer for your skin. It makes your skin look quite juicy. It's not going to give you Natasha juiciness. It's not going to give you that, unfortunately. But I don't even know. What it does do is gives your skin a beautiful shot of hydration. I mean, it's not glowy like that, but it is hydrated, giving you a really perfect base. So if you are leaning on the dry, even the combo side, it doesn't leave you oily. It doesn't leave a residue behind, so it would work with all skin types. Then we have the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Foundation. This is a super lightweight. Does it have skincare properties in it? Oh, it's saying that it's a clean product. Oops, set up a bit higher. Saying that it's a clean product. Look, I'm neither here nor there. I'm not someone that needs to have clean skincare. A lot of that is just marketing, just FYI. It is oil-free, non-comedogenic, and can't read that last bit on there. It is a super lightweight foundation. It's more like a serum foundation, a tint foundation. It's just evened out my skin tone. You can see around here. It makes your skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing a product, so that is a good one to try. Something that is a bit heavier is the Maybelline 30 Hour Lumi-Matte Foundation. Lumi-Matte, contradictory, I know, but this is nice. This is another long wearing product from the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. It is more coverage than obviously what we just had for CoverGirl. It is buildable. It's a medium coverage foundation, and they're right that it is a Lumi-Matte. It is matte with a hint of glow. Contradictory, but there is such thing as I've discovered. It is really long wearing, really impressed with it. Last foundation product. I tried the Viral Titty. It's, if you know how to use it, if you use it properly, it does give you a super lightweight look. It is pretty full coverage, but lightweight. When you tap it in, try and bear with me. Cram as many fingers as you can into this brush. Push it in evenly. Tap it onto the back of this. If you can see product on here, you've got too much product on. It just needs to look like it is wet. Tap, 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 tap. You will see it come out and cover. It's super long wearing. If you're not 100% sure about it, look, go the sample size, the smaller mini. But is it worth the hype? Yeah, it actually is. We are moving on to, I have one bronzer, and that is the Morphe Hot Shot Sun Drops. I have the shade Money Honey. This is another one that's a potential to be a dupe for the Makeup by Mario, which I will be testing. It is a super lightweight, squeezable, super lightweight bronzing drops. Just a subtle hint. These products, Morphe's done really well with the products that they've been bringing out this year. These products blend out super easily. They are sheer, so you're not going to get a really intense bronze look with it. You are going to get a really nice glow, which is why they're drops. Cheeks. Let's get down to cheeks. I want to tell you about a product I don't think I've used in a dedicated video showing this, but I have used it a lot in when you've seen me with eye looks and I've listed makeup. This would be listed underneath there, and now it's just a bit too late to include it in a new video. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lowlighter, I think it is. Yes, Lowlighter in the shade Unbothered. Danessa Myricks obviously is a black beauty founder. These people complained about when they came out that there was not shades that worked with their white skin. Guess what? Because she designed them for black people, for people of colour. This, however, does work for my pasty ass. I don't have a problem with her bringing out shades that are designed for people of colour to be her core range as a starting point. She has said she is going to bring out more, but this is a low lighter. So people of colour will wear it as where you have your highlighter. For me, it's a blush lighter. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade, and pretty much all of them would work as a blush lighter for us. So if you're one of the people that complained, stop it. We get all the stuff in our shades first, and then they expand to people of colour. I don't care that she caters to her particular audience first. Now we have a super savvy. We're going into blush products. A super savvy, the OXX liquid blush in the shade, I think this is Sun Drops, just Sun actually. Again, like all the others on the market, this is a flat doe foot. This is gorgeous. If you have not dipped into the liquid blush like this family yet, trot yourself off to Kmart or Target and grab that. That's just blending out with my finger. This is what, $6? It's going to last you forever. It is not as pigmented as Selena Gomez. It doesn't need to be. It's $6. Dab more than one dot if you need to. Another super savvy blush is the Essence X Mickey and Friends Bouncy blush. This is very much like the MAC product. It's pigmented and it blends out really well. Really enjoyed that. However, I did forget that I'd had it because I've been away. So that is going to sit on my desk so I can do some more. As is this. The Revolution X-Men Girls. You Can't Sit With Us cream blush. This is gorgeous. This might be my favourite cream blush I have picked up at the pharmacy in the last 12 months. These are great. These are really blendable. I don't have a brush with me just now, but like, look at that. Keep an eye for when they're having a sale. Go grab, that's, you know, this is not going to be too dark for you. He looks it, I know. Think of it as the Fenty Viral Blush that blurred out. This will work with you. This will give you a beautiful raspberry tone. The trick to these are to work them into a brush first. Work into evenly, burrow it in, tap in gently because a little goes a long way. We have one lip product this month. I picked this up and I have not stopped using it. I love the smell, I love the texture, and that is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stix. This is the shade Blaz'D Donut. I thought I'd get fussy when I saw them, but I ended up picking this up. And pretty much this is the one I have used non-stop since. I love it. I love the feel. I love the glossiness. It keeps my lips super hydrated. Last three products. Eye products. Back to Essence. This Mickey and Friends palette that I used at the start of October. Look at that. If you like a colour story like this, if you do not want to spend Natasha Denona money, I did compare this and the Yucca palette. I think this is a really good alternative for you. These glitters here are probably the best that they have. Oh God, I forgot how buttery. Are the best that they've brought out. This palette does not feel like the price that it is. This feels like a luxury palette with how buttery these eyeshadows are. If this colour story appeals to you, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Thank me later. It's gorgeous. Definitely doesn't feel like it's an Essence product. Now into more higher end brands. I had no intention of picking this up this year. The Too Faced tins that they bring out each year. I have two. I have Pumpkin Spice and Italian Spritz. Italian Spritz was really sort of disappointing, but this one, it's got the gorgeous caramelly apple smell, the Appley in Love. This is gorgeous. This is the Christmas palette that you want this year. I mean, we've got those shades in it. Again, it's very similar to what they do every year in that you've got these sorts of shades in it. They do that all the time, we know that, but they always bring in a pop of colour. This year, these shades, 100% worth it. It's been my favourite palette that they've brought out in a long, long time. I've used this multiple times since I picked it up. And then lastly, the Natasha Denona Mini Rose. If this had been out when I did my mini palette Lucky Dip, this would have ended up top 3, maybe. I'm just not sure where in the top 3. I love this. This is beautiful. This is if you are wanting a neutral with a slight feminine, lovely little touch. This is the palette for you, my friend. This is now available at Sephora in Australia. I didn't think it was going to be. This was one of the products that took me forever to come from Natasha. It was worth the wait. Every time I've worn this, I've had compliments on it. I took this traveling with me. She is beautiful. She's so nice. That, go grab it. Go grab it. If you are not sure, you don't have to have the shimmer. You can cover that up and just have a really nice rosy palette. These colours, this colour story suits anyone. So, that's it, I think. For someone who didn't have a lot with new stuff on it, I had a few, I think it was three videos with hauls. So I got to cover it. There was a lot. There was a lot. Let me know if you have used anything on here or if you are picking anything up. Let me know your thoughts on any of the products you have used. Until next time, my friends, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, hang out, subscribe. We've got more stuff coming up. Who knows what this is going to look like next time. Take care. Bye.